But guess what? They don't, because they were conditioned to stay within confines. And that's what happens to us. So we've talked about some of the barriers that my clients had to deal with. I want to tell you what this elephant had to deal with. Do you know this elephant? No, you did? Okay. So when elephants are little, they're called calves. Don't ask me why. I have never figured that out. And what they do is they put a rope on their leg. And then the rope is about 6 feet, maybe 10 feet, but it is got a radius of 6 to 10 feet. So these little calves, these little elephants, have this rope on their leg, and they're walking around singing a song, little elephant songs. Do you know any elephant songs? And so they're just bopping and just moving and happening, and then all of a sudden they get this jerk, and they're pulled back. And I go, whoa. So they kind of catch their breath, and then they start dancing again, little elephant song, and then it happens again. And the thing is it will only let them go this 6 or 10 feet radius. It keeps them in here. The little calf grows up. That little elephant. That little elephant grows up. And he either becomes a bull or a bullette. And guess what? Never will go beyond the radius of 6 to 10 feet. These animals are massive. They can push over your frickin' house. But guess what? They don't, because they were conditioned to stay within confines. And that's what happens to us. We are told certain things for our own good. And we learn certain ways to show up. And that's what we continue to do, even though we see out there, it's like a horse behind the gate, and the horse wants to run, and the horse wants to run, and it's pawn, and it's pawn, and it's pawn, and it's pawn, but it won't just push on the gate. That horse could push on the gate and get out, but it doesn't. These are mindsets. And we have one or the other. We either have a fixed mindset, which means this is the way it is. We stay behind the gate. We have the rope on our leg, and we don't go anywhere, and this is the way life is. And no matter what anybody tells us, that's the way life is. A woman I was talking to not too long ago, she was talking about how bad her sinuses are. And I said, so do you eat or drink dairy? Oh, yeah. I have to have my skim milk every morning. I said, well, what if I were to tell you that that's why your sinuses are so bad and you go to the doctor so much? She said, I'm not giving it up. We've made our minds up that no matter how bad something's going to get or how bad something is, we're not going to change that.